Learning any art form takes a lifetime. Learning any Budo to a high level takes a very long time. When I was 15 years old, I decided that I needed to make myself stronger and fitter, healthier, and I wanted to do something that wasn't a Western sport. I liked the otherness of Eastern activity, so I started in judo. I dislocated my shoulder doing judo when I was at university and was looking for a similar Budo with similar principles, but that didn't require body weight so much. And at that time I went to a demonstration of Narayama Sensei and Phil Newcomb, and it just blew me away. It was just awesome. We're not interested in just the technique, we're interested in what lies behind the technique, so that when we understand the quintessential nature of the technique, we can apply that knowledge to any situation. The technique is in fact the very last thing that happens in confrontation. Many things, physical and psychological, have occurred, albeit in a fraction of a second, before technique can occur. To lose fear completely is a very lofty goal, which ultimately requires control over the ego. Incredibly difficult to do. To be fearless is not to be armed to the teeth and muscle bound. It's actually quite the opposite. It's to be totally at peace with oneself and with the universe. So let's say the worst thing that can happen to us is death, and if we are completely at peace, we don't fear death, so logically we don't fear anything else either. Of course, we have fear about all sorts of things, but it doesn't need to be the catalyst for action. In Aikido, we have ukemi, we have the ability to break fall. So, for example, I don't fear any Aikido technique because I know that I can fall out of it safely. So I'm removing fear from my training.